Hello YouTube and welcome to a new series of Vanilla Minecraft. We're here on the Phoenix server, which is the same thing as the Propeller server we had before. However, we've been through a server merge of sorts. Did it a little while ago, but finally I've got around to making some more videos on this, and I've decided to start up a new series as a result of it. For this episode, which is the first one in this new series, I am planning to build a sort of spawn area. So currently we have a cleared out forest, which we were doing to make room for some builds, like an Iron Titan or something like that, or you know, things of that nature. However, that's not going to take up the whole area that we have for spawn, so I thought I would make a little bit of a nice area for people to arrive in when they first connect to the server, or respawn if they don't have a bed that's safe from monsters and what have you. So yeah, that is the plan for this episode, and we'll be back once I've got spawn and brought some materials with me to get started. So see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, so we've arrived at the spawn, and the first order of business will be to clear out these chests and flatten the land. So I did a little bit of testing, and this is the sort of approximate middle of where people are spawning in. It's not actually at 0, it's at 1.5. I mean, it's a bit randomized, I suppose, as per, but I'm going to go with this as the middle for now, so 9, 0. We're going to make a sort of reasonably large circular building around this, put a few chests around, maybe like a starter package, because this starter package is... someone's filled this chest with dirt. Not the most useful starter package, that's the thing. And obviously we want a bed, we want another portal, all of that, so we can get around. I will move the materials for the iron farm back a bit so that that can be done. So yeah, I will probably be back once I've cleared out a bit of area. So I'll see you guys once I've done that. Alright, cool. I've just cleared out the initial area for the circle. My plan is to have sort of multiple levels to this, so it's going to be kind of like a, I guess, kind of like a bowl shape on the bottom. So let's get us some of the stone that I brought with me and start putting some walls up. So I'll take off some of the black concrete. Nope. So we've got a center point there, and I kind of just went out 15 blocks each way from it. Let's do a rough circle maths in my head to do this. So I think it looks alright, but I can't really tell because I can't see it from above. But on the whole, it seems to be okay. Looks pretty circular to me. And then the plan will be to have a kind of a second ring around this that will be one wider from it, and it'll be higher up so that we can get up to ground level here. Or I guess it's above ground level over there, but I want it to kind of feel quite like a big area while also being not too big, because we don't want to encroach on potential locations for building iron farms or anything else that we want to put in spawn. We may need a variety of things. It depends how things go and how much stuff we actually need. For the flooring, I actually, if I go here, we collected all the spruce wood when we were clearing the forest in the first place, so I'm sure I can use this. Oops, I didn't want me to do that. To get us started with the flooring. Some of this away, and I'll just dump all this dirt in this hole, because we have enough dirt as is. So, let us some wood. And let's replace this floor. Right, I'll see you guys once I've replaced the little floor area. Okay, I've just come up with a better plan. Rather than skipping this, let me open up my time-lapse camera, and we can do a time-lapse instead. So I'll see you guys in a bit after the time lapse. See you guys then. Okay, so I've done the basic floor plan here. With a nice staircase in and out of the inner structure here. Let's actually bring these walls up higher, because I want to make it obvious that these go to different rooms as we go. So everything connects up in the middle, as you can see. Awesome. Alright, so I'm going to grab myself some more torches. I think it's probably quite important. But for the most part, we are actually done here. I'm going to want to put up a bunch of furnaces on that wall there. Because that would be quite nice to have a few of. Probably, yeah, 6 on each side. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going to need to get some cobblestone for that. And I need to get a flint and steel for the portal. And yeah, we will be right back. I'll probably do the rest of the building as a time-lapse. So I'll see you guys once that's over for the end of the episode. Okay guys, I'm just going to interrupt myself here a bit, rather than going on to the closer for this episode. I would like to talk about what's going to happen in future for the what we're going to do in this series later on, basically. So, obviously we have our modded playthrough going on, and that's mainly about progression and so on. We're going to be playing that in a somewhat structured format. This, on the other hand, because I've kind of already done that with my Propeller series. Most of what's going to be happening here is going to be me building a bunch of things around this city that I've been working on. And I know it's been a while. There's a few things that have appeared since last time I recorded, so I might give you a quick tour about the new stuff as I do this. But yeah, the idea will be that we'll be building various districts in the area, probably a few buildings and so on here and there to try and populate the area. I'm planning to do something with this area. This is my docks area, so the idea is obviously to have a bunch of like cranes and crates and maybe some ships in the harbour area, just to sort of make it feel alive, because I want this area to feel pretty complete on the whole. I think that's my intention. Okay, come on. Obviously, since last time I recorded, the walls have got a lot higher. I built them up. We've got this sort of covering on this, which I'm going to bring round to all of the other walls. These corner points are going to become towers, so they're going to go above this roof by, I would say, probably maybe 10 blocks above this before they get their own roof. But let me just sort of give you guys an idea of what I want to do. So this corner here are going to be turning into a kind of farming district, as it were. So that sugarcane farm is going to be replaced with a more compact version that's a bit shorter and wider, probably. So it'll be like two opposite each other, but half the height. I don't need that much sugarcane, but that's generally the idea. We'll be setting up automated crop farms using villagers. So carrots, potatoes, wheats. I'll have to look into different ways of doing those, because I know there's quite a few ways of doing it now. I have an idea in mind, but we'll see how it goes. And generally I'm going to have to clear out this area, because obviously this is where we started during the Propeller. I built the slime farm there later on. We'll have to decorate that somehow, because at the moment it's a bit of a... It's just a random hole in the ground, which is doing its thing. Over that side, when we had our Secret Santa event, Opie built me a nice snow globe, which you fill with snowmen, which is pretty nice. Though I believe a creeper exploded in there at some point. Yeah, I can see a hole in it. So I'm going to have to repopulate that with snowmen. But on the other hand, my current intention is to create a kind of area for the snowmen to just roam, so like a snowy district, because yeah, it just feels like something that I should do. So we'll fly over this way. See that we have our Colosseum arena type thing here with our classic sugarcane gladiators set up, which is... I can't remember when they did a video on that, but it's something that we came up with earlier on and we found was quite entertaining. So that's the current setup for here, but my plan is that if we do PvP events, we could do them in here potentially, and I could set up the arena however we need to do it. But we'll see what happens as time progresses and how populated the server is. On this end, I'm going to do some more housing. So I've got rich housing over here, but I'm probably going to do some sort of more average housing over this side. But I'll have to think about it. Down here we have the metro tunnel, which is currently a work in progress. However, if I go down, so if we follow the orange line, I have actually set up signs to say where everything's going. If we follow it down here, we'll see that it actually opens up into this big line here, which goes down. And actually some of these do go to their destinations, so that's always nice. I will be connecting them all up eventually, but it's thousands of blocks for each line, so it's definitely expensive and also time-consuming. And here I'm going to have a cart return system, so the idea is you'll be able to take carts out from the train station, and then a single cart will come back, and all of them will converge into one line, which will feed back to here, and you get deposited your car into this chest here for people to use to go off to their destinations. That's the plan. So that's obviously heading in the west direction. We're going to have a green line which is going to go east, and then this one I think is going to go towards the end portal, if I'm not mistaken. That was my plan, but we'll have to see how I'm going to do that, because it's a big tunnel and I may want to use it for other things as well. So we'll see how that goes. But that's my plan for that. Overall, I think that's about it, actually, in terms of plans for the city. Obviously, the next episodes will be me picking a location to work on and working on it. Doing whatever, commentary, as usual. Possibly a lot of time lapses to follow, because a lot of this stuff is going to be big builds. And it's not going to be obvious all the time, like, you know, whether I can fit it in within my sort of time allowance, as it were. But I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on what we're going to end up doing over the next few episodes. So yeah, let us continue with what we're currently doing. See you guys in a bit. Okay guys, so we're done with the spawn room for the moment. I'm going to be doing some more stuff, probably off camera, adding some carpets and so on for interior decoration and also exterior, because you know, it's having that little flat roof on it. It doesn't look great, but it'll prevent mobs from spawning, and that's kind of the main thing at this point. It's just making it fully safe for people to spawn in here. and all of that. So, yeah, that pretty much wraps up this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I'll be doing a fair few more of these as time goes on. We'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to be getting back into this, because it's been a while since I've done any vanilla recording, and I've missed it to some degree. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.